Dropped another episode of Pop the Balloon and Find Love, so shout out to her. Yes, shout out to her. Doing great things. Her and BM doing great things. I love to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this reaction video. If you like this type of content, I react to these types of videos all the time. So like, comment, subscribe, any type of engagement, the channel would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Another episode. Playback speed 1.25. They never miss with the panel. I'm sorry. They don't. Beautiful woman every time. But yeah, it's so, I guess while this is happening, I'm trying to do some different reactions though. Oh, welcome back, Jordan. Damn, sidetracked. What happened? Hold on. All right, my bad. Bro, they have good picks, bro. Whoever's in charge of the picks, they have good picks. I'm sorry. But yeah, I got awards that I want to do. It's the funniest, best first impression, lasting impressions. I got one for the most unserious clip font. I got stuff, okay? So just stay tuned. My bad. Bro, this is... Alright, okay. Look, I'm a single man. Okay. I'm a single man, bro. Okay. Let me just chill, bro. Just chill.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is called the Alex Bandage Knit Maxi Dress in blue/combo.
If I had a woman, I'd get it for her. Just like all the other dresses that she got.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. We just say that right now. Another great pull. Shout out to whoever picked the cast. But yeah, so like I said, I got different awards that I want to hand out. I want to try reacting differently now. Bring out some new stuff, some fun stuff that we can do. The funniest, I'd probably say the cool homegirl that you would want to throw an alley your way, you know what I mean? Let's see, I got who I want to see more of, because sometimes some people just fade in the background. Want to know more about some people sometimes. Best first impression, lasting first impression, things like that. Who I'm rooting for the most unserious, things like that. So stay to the end, then I'm award those out, you know what I mean? So hopefully this is a good episode. I'm really hoping for the best, and don't take it too serious. Just have some fun. Just we reacting, we chilling, yeah, let's go. It's a couple here. It's 3 here. Wow.
All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see and he starts talking, you're liking what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. Bro. However, if there's anything that was said, anything that you're seeing, whatever it may be that you're not a fan of, man, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Making it too hot.
Okay, energy. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
All right, what up? Let's see who's the first one.
Hello, welcome in.
Is that Brian?
What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
Boy.
41.
And what do you do?
I'm at Crep.
Oh man, they brought back Brian and he's number 1. Okay, buckle up. Buckle up, y'all. This is about to be a crazy episode, or at least a crazy start to the episode. I'm trying to tell y'all right now.
Mechanic.
All right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to line.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Get on the IG. Y'all know we do research for everybody. All right, here we go. All right, Brian. Okay, Brian got the book out now. Congrats. Hold on. Congrats, Brian. Shout out to you, man. All right. Oh yeah, he was going crazy. If you don't know Brian, hey, you gonna know Brian today. You gonna know Brian today, man.
Lounges. I like to read. I like to write. I got a book out, The Perfect Match. I'm sure everybody know that already. I like to have a good time. That's it.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Class, grace, ladylike, God-fearing woman,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Good qualities.
Nice. And what are some deal breakers?
And make sure I get this right.
Please do.
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay.
Can't do that. If you have multiple children, I can, as long as you're from one guy. It doesn't matter if you was married to him or not. As long as you're from one guy, I can deal with that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age.
I'm Sydney, and I'm 28.
And Sydney, what do you do?
I'm an assistant principal at elementary school.
Okay. Shaping the youth. I love to see it. I love that, man. I love that, man. We need more people in the school system that, like, you know, loves what they do. Up. Private account. I kind of understood that, working in the school system and stuff. Yeah.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not my type physically.
Okay. And what makes him not your type?
Probably the height, even though I'm short, but I usually don't. Just the height.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay. Brian, how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7".
Uh-oh.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's a shame you popped on me. You know, and you say only because of height?
Only because of height, because you look good. I like your eyes, your
Okay.
skin tone.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the fixation with the height?
Uh-oh.
Just because I'm just so small and little, I want someone just big. If that makes sense.
Okay.
You want somebody to tower over you?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, your name and age.
I'm Alicia, and I'm 29.
And Alicia, what do you do?
I'm a content creator.
What's up, Alicia? Yeah, we definitely remember you. Good sentiments. Don't be weird, y'all. Don't be weird. We remember Alicia. Shout out to Alicia, man. Shout out to Alicia. Oh yeah, shout out to Alicia. Okay. Content creator, yep. Love to see it. Good eats, good pics, good creativity, clean eats, fresh eats. I'm not a big matcha fan though. That's just me personally. Okay, but yeah, she got it. Wow. I scrolled way too far. My fault. My bad, y'all.
Creator.
And why did
What
you
y'all
end up
think,
popping your
though?
balloon?
She was good.
I think we're both vets to the show. I've seen you on the show. I do think you're a little strict for me. I do tend to date taller guys, and we've just had some interesting interactions on the internet. I don't know. You're a little spicy on the internet. You've said some not nice things to me, so.
To you directly?
Yeah, I just feel like it was just after a catch up or something. We just had an interesting interaction, and I just didn't like the way you handled me on the internet. I thought it was a little rude.
So, Brian, anything you want to say? And is she also someone that's your type?
I mean, she looks good, right?
Definitely
But
does.
I think I would pass.
That's fair.
The thing you're speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful,
Okay.
right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But I think you're moving a little too fast. I really don't think you're here for love, to be honest with you.
Bro.
Last time you said you had your homegirl with you on the episode.
You're
I really
promoting
don't
a
think
book.
y'all was really.
You came out and basically like promoted your book, so I thought that was a little interesting as well. But I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt
and
that.
Thank
Baby.
you.
I doubt that. But
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
We're not
It's
here
cool.
for you. Mwah.
Let's move on.
Damn.
Your name and age. Hi, I'm Alexis. And
Damn. Hey, man. What can you do? What can you do, man? Hey.
I'm 30 years old.
And
What's up,
Alexis, what do you
Alexis?
do?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm a teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night.
Okay, teacher. Educated episode today. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Let me go ahead and subscribe to Alicia's YouTube real quick. Hold on, y'all. Just because, like, content creator to content creator, bro. Like, chill. Stop, bro. Stop. I'm just saying, bro. Like, networking. You know what I mean? Like, networking. Relax, please relax, bro. All right. Okay, here we go, Alexis. Here we go. Very pretty. Takes good pictures. Nice videos. Okay. It's a tough fit. Oh, okay. That wasn't a picture. I love that for her. Great verse. Ensures you take the right. Okay. Love that. God-fearing woman. Knows how to have fun. Seems like she's well-traveled. It's cool. What y'all think? What y'all think? Oh, wait, what? Juice bar. Cold-pressed fruit and vegetable juice. Can we see the pic? Oh, I'm about to say. Okay. Oh, okay. Clean drinks. Love to see that. Love to see that. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. Love to see an entrepreneur, man. Love to see that. I hope it goes well for her. Hope it goes well for her. Greater Atlanta to Conyers, Georgia. Okay. Shout out to her.
Okay. What kind of businesses do you have?
It's a cold pressed juice business.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Outside of the height, you said you like to go to lounges, and I'm not big on lounges, so that's ultimately why.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice.
Thank you.
I would approach her. But, lounges as a deal breaker for you, I don't really understand that, but okay.
It's her preference.
Definitely.
Let's go over here.
Just
your
a-
name and age.
My name is Chanel, and I'm 30.
Chanel, what do you do?
What's up, Chanel? Let's go ahead and see. All right, here we go. Here's Chanel. What y'all think? Think she's cool? She's definitely cool. Oh, London. What's up, London? I love a dog, bro. Damn, London's tiny. Wait. London is tiny. Fit in that little purse? It's tiny. Let's see if she grew. Wait. Ooh, motion. All right, London, you better chill. It's a big dog. You better relax. Oh, she is growing. London's getting big over the years. Still small though. That's cute. Shout out to London. Eats. You cook? Let's see. Okay. I'm not a ranch person, but that might be Caesar. I don't know. But it still looks good though. Okay. Haven't seen a miss yet. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm not a seafood guy, but it looks good though. Love me some greens, bro. Oh my. Oh, hold on. You need to start you a cooking channel. You need to start you a cooking channel, Chanel. Yeah, go ahead, start that.
I manage a business, a birth and postpartum business.
And she's an entrepreneur. Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
For starters, you had me a little perplexed from seeing you on other episodes. So that was probably the initial thing. And then
She's got
outside of
good
that,
energy
I
to
think
her.
you're just a little bit older than my preference. But outside of that, you're very attractive.
Okay. Appreciate that.
And is there anything specific that caught you off guard about him, about other episodes?
Oh no, I like it's just like the interaction, maybe like a little bit of like again perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of communicated your desires or your like things that you're not interested in. So yeah.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She looks good. I love the chocolate. I love the shoes. Everything looks good. I love the teeth. You got it together.
You so much.
But get to know me. Ask questions. Don't judge me for past episodes. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Focus on what I tell you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you could have been a match, but pop.
Likewise, Brian.
Thank you.
I mean, she did say the
Your
age
name and
too.
age.
Makara, 29.
Can't change
Makara, what do
that.
you do?
I'm a therapist.
What's up, Vikira? Hold on. She got good energy. She's got great energy towards her. She's got great energy. Great energy. Oh, she's private too. She went private too, y'all. Yikes. I get it though. Being a therapist, I get it.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
We have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
And look at Brian's face. And Brian, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's good. I just think it's a cop out. You know, that's the first thing y'all talk about is height. I think it's a cop out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height. But if I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like that, then it would go
from my head.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I didn't say that. You said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my preference. That was it.
I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but I'm
though.
just, it's always what, the second or third one talking about height. So I just want to bring it to the forefront about what's the problem with that. What's the fixation y'all women have with height,
we get it, but
preference and all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me? But you want to
I love
experience
that for you. I hope somebody experiences that.
For sure. I hear you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head back this way. Your name and age.
Jordan, 27.
And Jordan, what do you do?
Jordan. Yeah, we remember Jordan. We definitely remember Jordan. Nothing bad. Chip, relax, y'all. Relax. Yeah. She got it. Jordan got it, bro. You know what? I think I want to support her business. I've been looking for like different products for my hair. And her hair always looks good, so I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it off stream, of course, because y'all ain't about to get my information, but yeah, definitely.
You?
I am a therapist and I own a small business selling hair care products.
Okay. Now, before we jump into why you ended up popping your balloon, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. But what happened?
We were not aligned. Okay. And I would love to elaborate, but I don't think I will without him here to say his side of it. So, but we were not a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grown woman. That is a grown woman response. We love to see it. That was a very mature answer. I know Arlette was not trying to be messy though or nothing like that, but that was a good answer by her. Don't speak on somebody that's not here to defend themselves. I'm big on that, bro. You can talk about your experience, sure, whatever, but you know what I mean? Just keep it cool.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because really I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So.
Okay.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
Thank you.
But, I think he was wrong with that. The fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke on your height. I
Not for
never
her
spoke on your
preference.
height. I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me.
Right.
But I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got, I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate that. And I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Oh, you a girl's girl. You know exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You're a girl's girl.
Define
so
girl's girl.
That kind of mean you would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that would mean.
Yes.
You would? Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go down here. Your name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today.
Hi, I'm Shaylin and I'm 30.
See, bro, come on, Brian, why you gotta say that, bro? What do you mean y'all gonna get it today? You was just on old girl talking about she not here for love. Bro, come on, man. Look at her face. Y'all gonna get it today? Huh? Wait, what?
Shaylin, what do you do?
I'm a nursing student.
No, what's up, Shaylin? Let's go ahead and check the IG. Oh, yeah, we remember Shaylin. She'd be on Twitch. Well, she'd had her Twitch in the bio. When's the last time she streamed? When's the last time she streamed? Oh, 3 days ago. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Maybe have some game together. Maybe have the game together, Shaylin. Seem cool. What game should we be playing? Hold on. It's usually like somewhere. Hold on. No? Alright, bet. Oh well. Looks like Call of Duty. Yeah. COD Demon. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Shout out to Shaylin, man. Shaylin's cool.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Damn.
And I don't like men that argue with women. All that going back and forth is crazy.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
Stood on
Nice,
business.
she'll catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You'll
it
follow
cute.
her.
Keep it
You'll
cute.
follow her, love.
Keep it cute,
You worry
buddy.
about what I'm telling the next woman, you'll follow her.
Here you go, argue
Worry
with
about what
women
I tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You don't
it to
have
the
to be
chin.
interested,
Move
but you're
on.
going to listen to what I got to tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
say,
on.
right?
Let's move on.
It's all fair game.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Brian. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Bro. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Most unserious clip farmer guy or clip farmer person, I'm already gonna give that award out. It's gonna be Brian. It's gonna be Brian 100%. He's the clip farmer of the episode. So he gets that award. But bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, what was the point of that? Just hey man. As a fellow short guy myself, you can't make people understand what's logical and what's not to you. You just can't. You just can't, bro. Just because you don't value height doesn't mean that someone else can't. They're entitled to their own preference. They're entitled to their own opinion. It's just I sincerely believe this. I don't think Brian's a bad guy. I don't. It's just the way that he portrays his message to the women that don't align with him and don't see eye to eye, literally and figuratively. Like, it comes off as really bad. And I feel like I'm not Brian's age, but at our big ages, we have to unlearn those types of habits, you know, those types of like communication tactics, those communication, you know, just basically just articulate. I mean, I feel like he articulates how he feels like really well, but it's just, come on, man. Like, what's the point of it? What's the point of it? Just be like, oh man, you don't like height either. Like, I could have changed your life or something. You know what I mean? Like, just something funny. Because we feel the same way. As a shorter, it is what it is. I'm not gonna like put her down. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, make a joke maybe here or there, but that's it. Keep it moving. Cause I'm not gonna out myself like that. But just know that I'm very happy. I'm okay. I'm good with how my life has gone in the love department. I'm good. It is what it is. But being single, you'll come across people like that. And I've come across a lot of women like that just don't like the height. It is what it is. Well, a lot, like the whole panel, not just Shaylin, you know? It is what it is.
All right. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
How you doing?
Ty, what do you do?
What's up,
I'm
Ty?
an entrepreneur. I'm the owner of
Love an entrepreneur. Love that. Let's go ahead and look her up, though. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember Ty. I definitely remember Ty. I remember this picture. Yep, I remember this picture. Tough. It's a tough picture, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she cool. I can't remember what happened with her, though. Was she the one that she didn't like someone else's height either? I think so. You know what, BM? Hold on. I'm on to you, BM. Hold on. It just clicked in my head. I'm on to you, BM. You put all these women that don't like height with Brian. Just I'm on to you, BM. I'm on to you.
Fat bar. I'm a lash tech. I do everything.
No, she's cool though. She looks good.
Basically.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the height. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
For me.
problem. No problem. It's all good.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. You know what I mean? But she's good. You know what I mean? She's all right. You know, I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes.
Uh-oh.
I don't really like all that.
So what's the difference?
I like
of
to
the
keep it
height
natural.
thing?
You know.
What's the difference?
What's the difference with what?
Of a girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
It's
me
just
'cause I
it's just
got
the same
weave and
fixation
lashes?
that y'all use in every episode.
So
That's
it's the
really
same
all it's
fixation
about.
of
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave. Next. Thank you.
I don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next.
don't.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm confident about that.
Let's move on.
But you know,
Your name.
I mean, I'm not defending Brian, but she did ask a question. You know, he was trying to answer it, whether the answer is bad or not. Like, she invited the conversation. You know, like he was trying to answer, but you just cut him off and said, "Next, get out of here." I mean, it's justified for sure, and I'm not saying his answer would have been right or wrong. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, like if I ask you a question, you would want me to give you the decency to at least answer it, right? I mean, I don't know, but hey, man, I would have never invited that conversation in the first place. But I know she's thinking, what did I get myself in? wait. No, bro. She looks so sad. Like, she don't want to be here no more, bro. Man, she don't want to be here no more.
Minnie.
My name is LaPortia and I'm 30.
You
What's
said
up,
LaPortia?
Yes.
Okay. And LaPortia, what do you do?
What's going on, LaPortia? Hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and check the IG. Let's check the IG. Well, another private account. Damn. She got anything going on in her bio? Is this her dog's IG? Yeah, kind of figured. Okay. Okay. Nice dog. A French bulldog. Oh, okay. Damn. We got big. I mean, it was 2 years, but still. Wow. Okay. Cute dog. Cute dog. Cute dog. Lucci Rich. Okay.
I have a lot of trades. I'm a veteran. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a
Thank you for
CDL,
your
and I just finished school
service.
for cybersecurity.
Well, thank you for your
Got a
service.
lot going on.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
And what is it? May I ask?
Arlette. I appreciate the hosting duties that you do, Arlette. I think you are a top tier host. You are an S tier host. You are on the Mount Rushmore of hosts. Okay. I think for this episode, I think the not interested part, I think we could have just left it and moved on. I hope that nothing crazy is said. You know what I mean? Everybody, like literally everybody's like, why is this so intense? Okay.
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
Okay.
there we go again. A girl's girl.
That's fine.
A girl's
Thank you.
girl. I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
Bro.
They're not for you.
But you know, they definitely not for me, baby.
Exactly.
You hear me?
Bro, Brian, what? Come on, bro. She just said she didn't want to go back and forth. Don't, bro. I like your eyebrows though. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I like her eyebrows. Let me chill, man. But no, she look good. She look good. All right, bro. Last one.
Your name and age?
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services.
Oh, name dropping the. Whoa, name dropping the company is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but let's go ahead and you know, get the IG. All right, here we go. Anna takes pretty pictures. Pretty woman for sure. Okay. What she got going on? YouTube. Oh, you gotta upload more videos. I wish you luck in your content journey. Yeah. Gotta upload more videos.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I've listened to all these people. If I was your woman by your side, I'm kind of getting cringed. I'm getting scared. My heart rate is going up. So I'm just, baby, stop. So I just had to pop. Sorry.
No, you don't have to say sorry, baby.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But where you from?
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type, no. She's another follower, a girl's girl.
Bro.
You know, so.
But
I don't
one thing,
think
you
that's
look
good.
beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love the style, the
Thank
fit,
you.
snatched.
Thank you.
So you did a
Thank
good
you.
job and you work out. So it shows that you're dedicated to being a hard worker.
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow. She took that really well. I ain't gonna lie. She took it really well. She didn't even let it phase her. It is what it is. Like, I will say that Shaylin hates this. No. No, Shaylin hates dude. No, it's I would say out of this whole panel, Shaylin. No, it's past personal with Shaylin. But yeah, with Anna, she took it really well. Like this whole panel knows that they're not like quote unquote followers. You know what I mean? So it's like, why even go to such lengths to entertain it? And they all kind of did just a little bit, but she just like, whatever. Okay, cool. You look nice. You work out with it. You know what I mean? Like, she did it in a different way, and I respect that a lot. But yeah, no. What a start to the episode, man.
Let's come back. Brian, we always trying to find you love. What's going on?
It's all good. It's a miscommunication. It's misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And then they like to follow for the next woman and what she want to do and what she talking about. Be a woman. Stand on your own. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Okay. And it's really not about height in real life. They lying to you. They up here lying about height. They up here lying. But that's what we're doing. It's all good.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she yo. This panel hates Brian, bro. But I will say this. Me being a shorter man, in real life, it does not happen that much. It's only on the internet. Well, not only on the internet, but 90% of that, it happens on the internet. Or an internet platform that, you know what I'm saying, broadcasts it to the world. I don't really get that in person. Yeah, a couple times, it is what it is. Been on this earth a little bit, but still. What are you going to do? I'm not going to crash out. Your preference is your preference. It is what it is. Call it a day. But, teach their own, I guess.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
The two that I like the most did not clap. That's all I'm going to say.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hello, how you doing? I'm Danny.
Danny, how old are you?
35.
What up, Danny?
And what do you do?
I'm an operations manager for a 3PL company.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
No IG?
For fun, so I do anything.
There we go. All right, let's check. All right, here we go. Oh, never mind, he's private. The generous will prosper. No link in bio, nothing. Private guy. Is what it is. What y'all think though, ladies? I can't see nothing, so.
From indoors, karaoke, cards or podcast, anything outdoors and adventurous.
Okay, nice. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for a modest woman. I look for a woman who is pleasant and easy to talk to. I look for a woman who is has her own personal relationship with God, and then also a woman who is a risk taker.
Okay, all right. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be somebody who doesn't have a positive outlook on life, somebody who's not open-minded, and then also somebody who's not emotionally intelligent. And I don't have kids, so kids will be a deal breaker.
Okay. All right, so we did get a pop balloon down over there. Let's head on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Let's see.
Okay, let's start here with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Shaylin, and I'm 30.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because of the height. Sorry.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, absolutely. Very beautiful.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Got another one here.
Anybody that is normal, that is how the interactions go. It's that simple. Literally, like that's how they go. 99% of the time, we seen the 1%. That's how they go. You don't like something about me? Okay. You don't want to pursue me romantically because of that reason? Cool. What do you think about it? Oh, yeah, she looks good. Go on to the next. It's that simple, man. It's literally that simple. But Some people want to crash out.
Here, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
And Ty, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Age for me. You said you're 35. Yeah. And then you're a little everywhere with the fashion. It's cool because you're probably like really fun. But just a little everywhere with the fashion right now.
I was trying to be creative.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, absolutely. Very beautiful. Love the dress. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, All right, thank you. We did get another pop back over here. Your name and age.
I'm Chanel and I'm 30. Oh, sorry, I just turned 30 in March.
Happy birthday.
Oh, me too.
And now Chanel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you're really attractive, but you mentioned modest, and I wouldn't necessarily classify myself as modest. I'm working toward being that, but I don't think I'm so modest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to elaborate on what you meant with modest?
Just a woman who's not, just like on the scene or like being seen or whatnot. Just know how to, whenever you step out, you just know how to carry yourself or present yourself. Very pleasant.
Okay. I'm very much that. But I think like when it comes down to like my fashion and just kind of just being free, like maybe even my shorts, like these aren't so modest. So.
I mean, so like on vacation, that's fine. 'Cause I get it on vacation. But like, just like on the everyday or on a weekend.
That man trying.
Okay.
That man was trying.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very good looking.
He want her to get that balloon
So
back.
this is okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
You sure about that?
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh. Keep that camera. Okay, but I'll tell you, this was not the outfit. My outfit just didn't arrive. It was supposed to be a dress. Yeah.
So, I mean, do you want your balloon back? Or
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
yes or no? Okay, all right, let's go.
Nope. Can't do it. Sorry. I want my woman to be, staying on business over me. Not a second thought ever. Nope. I don't know. Maybe. No. If I'm him, in my head, I'm like, listen. Talking about maybe. So that means you would be willing to walk out without prior, understanding of context of conversation. Did he explain it? Modesty is very general. I get it, but that's what we're here for, to ask questions. What do you mean by that? Let's go into detail a little bit. Then you could have popped, but hey, that's just me though.
Let's get a balloon back. See, sometimes we just gotta elaborate, Yeah.
Exactly.
You said modest. I'm like, oh, I don't really know.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know, ask. Like,
We'll be back. Okay, we gotta pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Alicia, and I'm 29.
All right, Alicia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I did feel like the outfit conversation was a little I don't know if I maybe misunderstood you. I like to wear what I like to wear. I don't feel like everything I wear is pretty sexy. I think there's a scale, but yeah, like if those shorts are just for vacation, I live in Arizona, baby. It's hot out here. I'm like, wait, I gotta wear those on the regular, And I just feel like, whether it's like gym clothes, sports bra, it's hot. I dress down a little bit sometimes, so. But you're handsome. I feel like you got a lot going for yourself. You're hot.
So he is someone that's your type.
Absolutely. But I don't know how well we would mesh if that word of modesty is one of your real values. Like she said, I'm working on modesty. I think we're all getting older and maturing a little bit and changing our style. But I like to be a little sexy sometimes too.
Okay.
love it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, absolutely. I love the dress.
Okay, so this isn't too short for you?
No, it's fine.
Okay, modesty I think is confusing the girlies. Now I felt like I was
Okay.
hooking you. I was confused.
No. You look great. You look great. You know what I'm saying? You're very well.
You want that balloon back?
Good to me.
Okay.
See? There we
I won't
go.
count myself out.
That,
Let's get the balloon
I'd feel
back.
good about that one. I would feel good about that. Yes.
Go.
Give me that
Okay,
back.
let's head on back this way.
No question. No second
so,
guess.
I'm gonna hand you a pick now.
But that just goes to show, don't say something is a deal breaker if you're not willing to, you feel me? Stand on that. Don't say that.
Hold on to that.
Or be willing to elaborate.
And I'm gonna have you pop.
3.
Let's go with 3 balloons.
There you go.
Yeah.
I always get the guess right.
Okay, 2 more. Uh-oh.
Bad pop.
And
Bad
1 more.
pop.
Okay, we'll start down there. All right, your name and age.
See, that's pretty nice.
Annalicious. I am 28 years old.
And Annalicious, why was your balloon unpopped?
He looks attractive. Now that you're closer to me, I don't think we would have been a perfect match.
Okay, why do you say
Damn.
that?
Just kind of looking at you. I'm trying to get that intense feeling, and I'm not really getting it.
All right. So, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just not something I would go for. Typically, that's all.
And why not?
Can't really say. It's not my type.
What?
All right, thank you. Then we did pop another one over here.
Yes.
Your name and age.
Makara, 29.
All right. And Makara, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear him out a little bit more, and he has very nice eyes. So.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It was just more so I love that you're very creative. With your style, you have a very creative style, but just not my type of style. That's all.
Okay.
So,
just the style.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we did get another one over here. Your name and age.
Alexis, and
I
I'm
think
30.
that was a bad pop.
Alexis, why was your balloon unpopped?
So first impression, pretty solid, and your deal breakers along with your qualities in women honestly match my deal breakers and quality in men. So I just wanted to know more information about you.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
It's just a height thing. That's all. Just a height.
Gotcha.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'9", without the heels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the heels, you're like
probably like flat 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah. Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. So we do have 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right, so ladies, where are you currently based? What are your top 2 goals for this year? Also, what's something about yourself that you think I'd appreciate?
Okay, we'll start there and come back. She's like, oh no. All right, your name and age, and then the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm LaPortia and I'm 38. I'm sorry, what was the last question?
What's something about you that you think I'd appreciate?
Okay, so 2 of the goals that I would have for this year is to pay off my debt and start looking for land because I do want to own land. And then something that was there 2 questions or 3 questions?
So it's 3. So where are you currently based?
Oh, I'm in Dallas, Texas, sorry.
Okay,
and then the goals would be paying off my debt and then looking for land. I want about like 6 acres. And then something that I think you would appreciate is just my authenticity, just who I am. I can't really change who I am, but just be who I am and see if you're accepting of it.
Okay, thank you.
Great answer.
And over here, name and age and answer to his questions.
I'm Jordan. I'm 27, a therapist, and I own a small business selling hair care products. I'm based in Texas. 2 goals for this year. One, I plan on starting my doctorate's degree this year. And then I'm also working on my first book. So, and then what was the third part to the question?
What's something about you that you think I'd appreciate?
That's a tough question because I don't know you to know what you would appreciate.
Yeah.
But something that I think is objective would be I'm very intellectual. I like deep conversation. I think that I can pick someone's brain in a positive way.
Thank you. And
That's
right
that
here, your name and
therapist
age.
talking.
My name is Chanel. I'm 30 years old, and I manage and own a birth and postpartum business.
Let's answer those questions.
So the first thing, I'm based out of California, Northern California. 2 things that I'm working on is getting a business started, second business started for nonprofit for youth, young African-American girls, called Girl Sip, which is like the opposite of gossiping. So we girl sip, and basically we have candid conversations about kind of like what the young youth are talking about. But the end result is like finding a teachable moment in it and ultimately providing mentorship for the young girls.
That's
That's really my ultimate goal. So
That's
I wouldn't add another one. That's the main thing that I'm focused on right now. And then the last question, something that you'd appreciate. I would say just my selflessness, like, and my ability to kind of like really connect with just about anyone, like homeless people, veterans, youth, pregnant women, like fathers. Like I'm like really like I'm like well-rounded. So I think that's something you'd appreciate. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, she
And
has
over
great
here,
energy.
name, age, and answer those questions.
Okay, I'm Alicia. I'm 29. I'm based in the Phoenix area, Scottsdale, Phoenix area. 2 of my goals for the year, I really want to prioritize wellness. That's really important for me. So that's not just like going to the gym, but like what you eat, a little bit of everything like that. Just what you put into your body and how you treat yourself. And also volunteering. That was on my vision board. So I've done it a couple times so far. And I really want to continue to like feed the hungry. That's a big thing for me.
And then what's something you would appreciate about you?
I think I'm funny.
She is funny. No, she is funny.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give her that.
And over here, your name and age and answer to those questions.
I'm Sydney, and I'm 28, and I'm based in Texas, Houston, Texas.
Okay, Houston.
What was the first question? Where I'm based. Okay, my 2 goals. At church, we have a saying not to be a spectator, but a participator. So my goal for this year is I've been going to a lot more groups, but now I want to eventually like lead a group. We have this thing called B groups. So I want to be like a leader of that and have like my own little ministry. So that's one of my goals. I don't really have another goal yet because I'm pretty much where I want to be career-wise. So it's more like that. And then trait of me that you would appreciate. You said you like being outside. So do I. I just love being by the water, just being out in the sun. I ran this morning. I just like being outside. So just that outdoor thing you might appreciate.
Thank you. And then what about for yourself?
I
What
know
are
that
2
went
goals
well with
you're
him.
working on? Where are you based?
So I'm based out of Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
I do have a bachelor's degree. I just completed my undergrad
Congrats.
cert in e-commerce. And then also right now, I'm in the market to find me an investment property. So.
Okay. And then what's something that you think the ladies would appreciate about you?
So I'm very thoughtful. I'm very well planned. Any type of dates, any travels, whatever. I'm the guy that puts everything together. I'm also a good active listener, and I'm very considerate.
All right. He named a whole list. You didn't just name one. Okay. All right. So I am going to have you pop
What y'all
two
think
balloons.
so far, ladies?
Two balloons whenever you're ready. Head on over there. Okay. And then one more.
Bad pop.
Okay. Let's start down here. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to get to know them more. I don't want to like automatically pop based off of visual, so I just try to allow them to speak.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type? Like if he were to approach you, would you entertain it?
Yeah, I would entertain him. Okay. Just I like for the man to lead, so I would just allow him to show me what it is. Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It was just more so of I can't really tell you why.
You can't tell me why.
I think
Be honest. Be honest.
So I think it was a distance.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem.
That's what distance thing. That's all.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I see. All right.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
And then you did pop one.
I know BM was over there shaking his head. I know. If y'all know BM, man, bro, I know he was over there just like, why are you here then? Why are you here? Nah.
One more over here. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Oh, interest, like, definitely seemed like someone that I would connect with.
Okay, I see here. Why'd you end up popping hers? She got it back and everything.
I know, right? So it was a distance, with you being out in California. That's all.
I just relocated from Texas.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm there to stay.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay.
That's the thing, bro. That kills me. Why? You got on a plane to go here to meet people. These people are coming from all over the country. If you want to date locally, download Tinder, buddy. Download Hinge, OkCupid, whatever the case may be. That
We've
sucks,
got three
bro.
ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Lady, so are you financially stable? How's your family dynamic? And are you fulfilled? If not, what's missing?
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
he
questions.
does all the questions that you guys at once. All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, am I financially stable for just me, myself? Yes. If I had someone else, I would have to rethink about that. My family dynamic, my parents divorced when I was 8. I have a stepmom though. I have 2 sisters. We're all really close. I'm the oldest. I would say I'm closer to my mom, but we're always together. My mom recently moved to Arkansas, and my dad and stepmom are still in Texas, and then my sisters are all over, but we're just all close knit. What was the last question?
And so are you fulfilled? If not, what's missing?
I feel like this year when I turned 28 in January, and I think they say it switches 28 right before you get to 30. So I think that's when I realized everything I have in my life I have, but something was missing. So that's when I started getting deeper into my relationship with God. I think that was what was not fulfilled. So right now, yes, but I definitely back when I last year, no. So this year, working towards that.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think that's a good answer.
All right, what about over here?
Can we say all 3 of them again?
Yes, so it's family dynamic.
Are you financially
Are
stable?
you financially stable? And also the last one is
Family dynamic, and also are you fulfilled? If not, what's missing?
Okay, am I financially stable? Yes. My family dynamic, I live kind of farther away from a lot of my family, and we have an interesting family dynamic, but I do say I'm a little bit more of a lone wolf, I'm not gonna lie, maybe a little bit of the black sheep, because I just like to be authentically myself, and I'm from a very strict Catholic family, so I kind of like to just do me, and I don't need to be so rigid with how I am as a person. That's why when you were saying the modest thing, I'm like, what does that mean exactly to you? I feel like I was raised like that. And so I love my family, but I am a little bit of a lone wolf. And last but not least, am I fulfilled? I feel like not yet. I still want a family. I want to finish my degree. There's some things that I'm working on, but I do think I'm happy and lucky with my life.
good. Thank you.
I like that answer.
And what about over
Personally,
here?
I do.
Okay. Am I fulfilled? What's my family dynamic and financially stable? Yes, I'm financially stable. However, I'm 27, and I feel like your 20s are about establishing yourself financially to take care of yourself and kind of live the life that you want to live. And I feel like your 30s are more so being financially stable for the future. So I'm financially stable for a 27-year-old, but as I'm entering my 30s, one of my goals this year is to open up a Roth IRA. I haven't done that yet. So I haven't started preparing for retirement. But for a 27-year-old, yes, right? Family dynamic, can you elaborate? You mean extended family or immediate family?
So your immediate family?
Immediate
That's a great
family.
start to an answer.
I would say I kind of resonate with what she said. I kind of am a lone wolf. I come from a great family. I love my family a lot. I'm not very close with my siblings. I have a lot of siblings. I'm not very close with them. My mother actually passed away last year. So I kind of am, I would have to resonate with that, a lone wolf in that sense. And am I fulfilled? I happily say no. I associate fulfillment with complacency, right? And so I don't aim to be fulfilled. I aim to keep, I'm a very goal-oriented person. So I aim to keep accomplishing my goals. And so am I happy with where I'm at? Sure. But I don't think I'm fulfilled, and my goal isn't necessarily to like come to this moment of fulfillment. It's to keep growing constantly. So
that's a great answer.
Thank you. All right, we've heard quite a lot from all three ladies. It is time to pop a balloon. I know, it was tough. They all gave really good answers.
Bad pop.
All right, so Alicia, what was your balloon?
Very
Pop, actually, take it
bad
back. Why'd you take it back?
I think you're handsome. You sound well-rounded. Yeah, I'm just getting good vibes from you, so I just wanted to see what you had in store.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Her response.
Okay.
She had a great
a little bit. But,
okay.
Which part?
But she's great though. She's great. You know?
Yeah, what part?
What part about her response threw you off?
So you did mention that your family dynamic, you know, was you're kind of like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you know.
I felt the vibe. It's okay.
It was just that
I'm not offended. It's okay. I get it.
No, it's
Because you sound like you're looking for like somebody who's like really strong in their family, and I feel like my friends are more my family, and like I have like a family that I've created more so than like my blood family being super close to me. But it's okay. I get where you're coming from.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got two ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him?
I respect it.
Okay, we'll be back. All right.
So you mentioned your relationship with God earlier. I have a two-part. I want to know what your relationship with him looks like on a day-to-day basis. And then I would also like to know what it means to you to be a man of God.
So I do read my word, I do pray, and I do attend church. Am I a man of God? Am I God-led? I wouldn't say that per se. You know, I am on my own journey and whatnot. So, you know, that's something that, you know, I'm constantly working on. But I'm not like far stretched or like that.
What?
Do you want to elaborate before I pop my balloon? Because that is a pop for me, but I want to give you the chance to maybe elaborate on what you mean.
So I'll say more so, I'm not exactly, so I'm on the ladder, you know, to reach God. It just,
I'm
may not
sorry to interrupt you, but I'm talking about Jesus. Are you talking about?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. So, yes.
Because you went a little spiritual with me.
Yeah.
No,
Is
so
that
yes.
what you're spiritual?
Yes. So, no, not spiritual. I'm sorry. Not spiritual.
What?
So, yes, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, you know, but as far as like, just like a deeper connection with God or with Jesus, you know, it's not entirely there, but.
Is there a yearn for that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I grew up essentially a PK. So, you know, I did grow
So
up.
there was kind of I feel like with PKs, you kind of become an adult and you create some distance. And are you coming back? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so I am back on the ladder. So I was, you know, away for some time.
Understood.
But now, you know, I am back in my word. I am back praying daily, and so.
Okay. Can I ask one more? I know I popped. Can I ask one more question? So, what are you doing to fulfill that yearnment?
I mean, we're just that, just praying every day, just, you know, attending church service, just being consistent with that, and that's about it, really.
Okay. You know? I'm gonna remain unpopped.
Okay. And why?
She ain't stand on.
So I am Christian, and I'm not a perfect Christian whatsoever. So it's no judgment from me. But when I think about a husband, I'm called to be submissive, right? And so for me to be submissive to a man, I want to know that he's led by Jesus. I want to follow Jesus through my man,
saying
right?
no
Like
to
me
that
following
question
you
is
should be me
crazy.
following Jesus. And if you're not completely confident in your walk with Jesus, I don't feel confident being fully submissive. So.
Okay. All right. No, is she someone that was your type?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Very well put together, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, they get enough.
Like when you get asked that question, it shouldn't be that drawn out, in my opinion, because no one's perfect. Everyone is on their own walk. You know what I mean? Like everyone is doing things their own way, on their own type of journey, you know, things like that. So, bro, that's tough, man.
Another pop back over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Same thing that she basically said. I also grew up with PK. However, I was the opposite. I still knew who my father was, who God is. I just didn't really have like a personal connection. I was like just living, like I just lived in the belief in him, but not through him. Like God wasn't shown through me. And I think I'm at the point in my life, I just said like when I turned 28, it was like a lot of stuff was happening, and it was just like a breakthrough for me.
Moment.
And essentially, you know, since I grew up in a household where my dad wasn't on the same level as my mom, and eventually I think that is what caused the divorce. So I just don't want to be in that same pathway where I want us to be on equally yoked, basically. But yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So, do you understand what they're saying, or okay? And now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I love the hair, I love the eyes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Damn,
Thank you.
It's tough, bro.
Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Tough,
but
man.
thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
I feel like he could have worded that differently though.
Okay,
And
let's
he
bring
would've
out our
still been in
next
there.
single
With
guy.
at least one of those two.
Hello, welcome in.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
How you guys doing?
Okay, what's your name?
Lamar.
Lamar, how old are
What
you?
up, Lamar?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
So I work in education. And
Yeah,
I'm a photographer.
It's okay. It's all right, bro. People pop. The look is crazy, bro. Why they be, first of all, when I see like comments and stuff and people be like, reacting to them getting popped, I'd be seeing the comments in the YouTube videos like, yeah, buddy, it's not everyone's gonna find you attractive. I'd be like, bro, it's all right, man. It's okay. You're not gonna get 10 out of 10 every time they call me handsome. That's his thing. Let's see this though. Photographer, good pics. Okay, let's see. It's tough. Sony A7. Ooh, okay, A7. I was thinking about. I'm in the market for a new picture. That's why that stood out to me. These are really good. These are really good pictures. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That's what's up. What y'all think? Photographer.
Okay, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to snowboard. I like to ride motorcycles. I like to travel. I like to go out of the country. I like to go to basketball games, football games, anything that's fun and gets me to enjoy life.
Nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone that's very sweet, someone's very genuine, wholesome, that's not outside showing their body. I like a classy woman. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Kids is a deal breaker for me. I would like to start a family with someone that doesn't have kids, and and then someone that's mean, someone that's not genuine, someone that isn't open-minded, someone that doesn't like to travel, doesn't like to have fun, be spontaneous.
All right. Nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right. Let's start here with your name and age.
Chanel, and I'm 30.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And Chanel, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just initial attraction. I think you're attractive, but just not my normal type. I look a little bit deeper complected and maybe a little less hair.
A little less hair. Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit more melanin.
A little more. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I think melanin look good.
I mean, the jacket is melanin, but
you like
the complexion.
You like a little darker.
Yes, very
complexion.
much.
I understand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, is she someone that's your type?
Initially, no, but you have a beautiful smile. I like someone that has a beautiful smile. You seem like a beautiful woman. Clear skin. Yeah.
Thank you.
She's pretty.
Thank you. Take one over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Akira, 29. I'm a behavioral health therapist.
And Akira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it was just the initial attraction. I didn't feel it, so that's when I popped.
And what was it?
To be honest, it reminds me of one of my exes, so it's like, yeah,
handsome
no,
fellow.
thank you. So I just went and popped.
Okay.
It's
All
real.
right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Anybody that remind you of an ex?
She's beautiful. I love the hair. I love the grill. Yeah. I like the nose ring. She has style. Yeah, I think if I seen her outside, I would approach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name and age.
I'm Shaylin, and I'm 30.
And Shaylin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because of the height. Yeah, I'm tall.
I understand.
Yeah.
Chop them down.
Yeah.
Chop them down.
Okay. You seem sweet, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, now she's someone that's your
Her
type.
energy,
She's beautiful.
bro.
I love the hair. I love the smile. Yeah. I like the dress.
Bro.
Like the I love the skin tone too.
Thank you.
You look
I
nice.
feel like
You look
Shaylin
good.
is like mad cool though, but
Then we got one
it
more
comes
down
off
over
a little
here.
passive
Your name and
aggressive.
age.
though.
Hi, I'm LaPortia and I'm 30.
La Portia?
Yes.
Nice name.
And LaPortia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not saying that you're unattractive. I just didn't initially get attracted to you when you walk
hey,
out.
look.
But we do have a lot in common. I ride.
Okay.
So, I
What's your
ride
ride?
a 750. So, and
750?
I'm outdoors. I love to hike and I live in Texas. So you
Nice.
can't be not outdoorsy living in Texas.
Okay.
But when you came around the corner, I just wasn't like initially attracted to
I
you.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful lineup. You are beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank you.
I love the dress. I love the orange. Makes you pop.
Thank you.
Yeah, skin tone, beautiful smile,
Thank
nose
you.
rings.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes.
Thank you. All right. Who popped back over here? Right here.
Alexis.
Okay, your
yeah,
name
you
and
did
age.
Yes, I'm Alexis and I'm 30 years old.
All right. Alexis, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Because it's honestly just giving like best friend. We can go out, have a good time, the motorcycles, the snowboarding, love all of that. But to see myself as a future with you, not so much. So that's why.
That's not bad. That's
No,
not
she's
bad.
someone that's your type.
That when listen. When women say that is not bad. Being put in the, I'm probably one of the like minority people in saying it. Being put in the friend zone is not bad. Think about it for a second. You find this woman so attractive, right? You get put in the friend zone by her. Who do you think she's hanging around? You know what I mean? Who do you think has a good eye for seeing stuff like that? She would. So she's gonna put you in the best positions possible. I'm trying to tell y'all, hey, especially with one that has similar interests as you. You think that she not gonna be with people like that? You think her circle isn't gonna be with like-minded people? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's okay to be friends with people. I'm trying to tell you.
What?
That's just your response to that.
No, that was to that for the pop. Beautiful woman. I love the jean dress.
Thank you.
Love the skin tone. I love beautiful, vibrant. Yeah, I love the skin tone. Beautiful face. I love the hair. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
beautiful
it.
Smile.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Thank you. And then we got another pop over here. Your name and age.
Sydney, and I'm 28.
Sydney, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think initially I was gonna pop because you said you're in education. I don't want someone in the same field as me. I know that sounds small, but I just don't. And then when she was like best friend vibes, it definitely gives like you're fun, but maybe like not my man.
So you don't like to have fun?
I do love to have fun, but it's giving like friend or just like someone I go out with, or maybe like just date, not like my man, like about to be like my husband.
So your
type.
man, you don't like to go out and have fun and experience life?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
So he's trying to figure out what exactly about him wanting to have fun is giving friend instead of like.
It's just giving like friend, like someone maybe I would just date and go on a couple of dates, but I don't think I would see anything further.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the vibe I'm getting. But you're very handsome, very
Thank
cute,
you. I
very
appreciate
stylish,
it.
very everything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Very cute, handsome, stylish, everything. Even would go on a couple days, but I don't see you as my man. I mean, like I was telling about Brian, you can't make it make sense. I'm not saying what she's saying is dumb. No, of course not. I'm just saying he was trying to find every like something to hold on to, something to latch on to make it make sense logically. It's not going to happen most of the time. It is what it is. That's just life. That's just reality. That could not even just dating. That's with anything. Like a job. A job could fire you, even though they're short-staffed people, and you think you're doing a good job. You think it's dumb. It most likely is, but that's not up to you. You just gotta take it on the chin, and then move on. That's it. That's life right there. So.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful. I love the dress. I love the heels.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Skin tone. I love it.
Thank you.
You got freckles?
I do.
Love the freckles.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. All right, I'll have you scoot on that way for me.
Okay.
So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
What is something that you guys like to do for fun?
Okay. Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Alicia. I'm 29, and I like to work out. I recently bought a bike.
Okay.
And that's fun. I don't know. I just like to be outside, get some fresh air. But
She's so cool,
stay fit.
bro.
Okay. Like that.
Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Jordan, 27. I'm actually glad you asked this question. You mentioned basketball before. Are you a hooper?
I used to be.
Me too. Me too. Me
I
too.
used to
Me
be.
too.
Okay.
Celtics in 6.
So, no, I'm mad at it.
That's what
Who's
I like
your
to
favorite
do.
player?
It's looking like Knicks in 5. Boy, I ain't even a Knicks fan, man. I'm a Wizards fan. We at home chilling right now, so I can't even talk. But hey, Jordan, it is what it is.
You're on the Celtics, though.
Are you asking me a Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum question?
In general.
Oh, like all time?
I'll take all time.
All time? Kevin Garnett. All the
I'm not mad at
way.
it. Okay.
All the
Anything
way.
is possible.
No, I like when he barks. That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
But I like to, I don't hoop as much as I used to, but I am
Okay.
an avid NBA and college
Okay.
watcher.
Okay.
Again, Celtics in 6.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
I appreciate her saying it on business, but hey, the injury to Jason Tatum, that did a lot. That did a lot for y'all. So I just wish we had a Jason Tatum, somebody good. You know what I mean? It's depressing being a Wizards fan. All right, my fault. Y'all
And
don't
over
care.
here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27. I like to do anything creative. So graphic designing. I like to model. I like to be outside. I also like fitness.
When you say outside, what do you mean by outside? Like
I like to
adventure?
roller skate. I have skates.
You roller skate?
So I like
Okay.
to do some
I roller
roller
skate as
skating.
well.
I gotta have my helmet and pads on though. I'm not the best yet. I just got them for my birthday, y'all. But yeah, so
She cool.
You're on the roller ring doing all the dance moves.
absolutely not. I want to.
Are you quads or blades?
Quads?
Okay.
Blades are cool too. You can go really fast. But
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like
quads
little
are
speed.
cuter. I don't know. It's like
Okay.
a aesthetic, I guess, with it a
I
little
just
bit.
I just
It
bought
is
some
an
skates
aesthetic.
probably like 3 weeks ago because me and my friend we go on a regular.
See your helmets and pads with me.
No helmets and pads for me.
Oh, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, they bonded.
Thank
All
you.
right.
And over here, your name and
Okay.
age and what do you like to do for fun?
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I like to explore. I like to figure out the area I'm in, find new places, hike, all exploring kind of
Okay.
things. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Dora the Explorer, but Anna the Explorer.
Like that. Like that. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
tough.
All right, let's head on back. We did get a pop over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't think you're my typical type, but I wanted to be open-minded. I do like that you're bubbly, but I think with me, I'm a little bit more yin and yang. Like I'm kind of bubbly and like all over the place. So I kind of like somebody a little bit more reserved.
I
Like
can
I
see
like your
that.
energy. You're
You
just
don't-
a little high energy. You know what I mean? And so am I. I think we'd both be like all day long.
I'm very chill.
Yo.
You just don't know me. I understand we're getting a chance to, this is speed dating, but I'm chill. I can adapt to any situation that I'm in.
That's fair. And I'm typically not a fan of long hair. I was just listening
Long hair?
and like,
Okay.
but I do think you're cool. I think you
Oh
have.
no! Oh man. Well, GG's for me. All right, take care. It's like I'm joking.
A good vibe. You're
Appreciate
super
it.
bubbly, and
Thank you.
I like you. I could tell you're artsy, like
Yeah.
just by your outfit.
Thank you. I
It's cool.
appreciate it.
And now is Alicia someone that's your type?
Very beautiful. I like the dress. Beautiful smile.
you.
Skin tone. I just love beautiful black women. It's just, yeah. Yes.
Amen.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 3
Amen.
ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What do you guys do for a living, and two-part? What makes you get up every day and do that every day?
Okay, what do you do for a living and what makes you get up and do that?
Okay. Jordan, 27. I'm a therapist, and
Okay.
I also own a hair care business. I actually don't mind the hair. I think I could elevate your hair. But
We like elevation. Yeah.
But what makes me get up? I'm super passionate about Black mental health.
I love that.
It's a conversation that we don't have.
Not enough.
And it's
I
a
agree.
stigma in general, but especially in our community,
is.
especially with Black men.
Yeah.
Black men are not allowed to be emotional, and Black men are not allowed to feel,
Mm-hmm.
and especially just in our society. So that's what gets me up every day to be a therapist. I want to rewrite that rhetoric. I want to
love
create
that.
a space where Black people, specifically Black men, can feel, can heal, and that type of thing. So
I like
I'm
that.
super passionate about that.
I like that.
That's amazing.
Okay, and what do you do and what makes you get up and want to do
Yes.
what you do?
I'm an owner of Fat Bar. It's an esthetician bar, I guess you can say.
Esthetician bar?
Yeah, so I do like multiple services basically. It's like a bigger backstory. I do it for the little girl, like little girl me.
Okay.
Growing up in Arizona, you are being a Black girl in Arizona.
Yeah.
A lot of times you are the only Black person in the room. In
understand.
school, you're the only Black person in the class, so you kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So it's kind of just putting on for her
I
and
understand.
everybody else. You know?
Okay.
I love that, man. That's amazing.
And over here, what do you do and what makes you get up and want to do it?
My name is Annalicious, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services. So what makes me up and do Dynasty Financial Services? The ability to be able to help people, change people's lives, motivate people to know that, your credit score is not the all be all. You can
Yeah.
always go work hard, fix that. And there's so many other resources out there to fix your
Bro.
credit score. So
Okay.
being able to help people is a big passion of mine.
Okay, nice.
Why does he sound like an infomercial, bro?
Okay, let's head on back up here. I'm going to now hand you a pick.
All right, let's see.
There you go. I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Credit commercial girl. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
All right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just giving him a chance, getting to know him. You are a little smaller than my. Like I'm a
Big
little.
at heart. Big
I
at
feel
heart.
that you do have a big heart. You
energy.
have very bubbly and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And now she's
see, that's what I be telling y'all, bro. It's always gonna creep up. Don't try to oh yeah, well he's this, so I can look past that. She's this, I can look past that. No, don't do that. You're gonna do everything from that point on. You look past something that you deem like a high priority. Everything you do from that point on is pity. It's from pity. Trying to tell y'all, stand on business. If you don't like short dudes, don't date us. Okay, or if that's like a thing for you, then don't do it. If you don't like people that like sports, or literally anything, gaming, traveling, planes or whatever. You're scared of planes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think people make dating too hard, in my opinion.
someone that's your type?
Initially, no. but beautiful woman.
Thank you.
You kept it for a long time, buddy.
Okay. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was just waiting for this spark of joy to hit me, and I'll just smile bright cheek to cheek, and it's just not hidden.
I'm smiling cheek to cheek. That's
yeah,
all,
I see it. You like just dressed so nicely. You look beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you. Yeah, just looking at you right now, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find that spark of joy.
Okay,
sadly.
understandable. Okay.
Damn.
Is she someone that's your type?
You're beautiful. I love the dress. I like the way that you're dressed. Beautiful skin tone. I like your hairstyle. It's
Thank
nice.
you.
I wouldn't say that I would initially, come up to you if I was in public, but you are beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, we do have our one unpopped balloon over here. Any questions for each other?
Yes. Well, do you have questions?
The answer. I mean, you better ask.
No, you ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay. So I want you to tell me 2 things about you that are negative or things that you could work on, and then 2 of your best attributes. And I don't want you to think within the realms of a relationship in general, just about you.
So you said 2 that say the first one again?
2 that you can work on.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay.
And then 2 that you would say are your best attributes.
Good
As
question.
a person, not a boyfriend or anything like
Yeah.
that.
One good attribute about me is that I love smiling. I love to be happy. I love life. I love to see people come together. I love to bring people together if I can. I'm very creative. I'm ambitious. And then you said 2 negative things that I could work at?
Yes.
I think that there's always room for growth. I don't
Agreed.
think there's ever a point in time that you should be stagnant. And
agree.
right now I'm in a place where I'm very motivated. So I would say probably I could use my words better, being able to express how I feel a little more, which I think that's something that I'm working on. And then, let me see.
It is a tough question to think
Continue
of on the
being
spot.
ambitious. I think I can continue.
Okay. What's your relationship with God?
I've been going to I'm building my relationship with God. I've been going to church for the last 4 weekends.
Good
My
for you.
sister has brought me out. I've been building more relationship with my sister. I'm enjoying it. That's a positivity in my life that I need. I'm always continuously looking for positivity, and the last 4 weeks, like I said, I've been going to church, and that's been giving me that on top of my ambitions of just enjoying life. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
What's your
Better ask
relationship
some.
with God?
I'm Christian.
Okay.
I grew up in the church. My mom was a very, very religious woman.
Okay.
When I moved out of my parents' house, I became a non-believer. I didn't believe in God for a long period of my life. I want to say about 5 years ago, I found God again, and I've been very serious about my journey with Him ever since.
Okay.
So
I like that.
I
It takes
do
a lot
read
to
my
admit.
Bible. I pray. I have a lot of growth to do as a Christian. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I am in
As
a space.
as a person.
Say it again.
As a person, a lot of growth as a person.
As a Christian.
Okay.
I have a lot of growth as a Christian.
Okay.
And so
That backfired,
I'm not
buddy.
perfect, but I am in a space where I'm very intentional about that relationship now.
I like that.
So
Yeah.
I am gonna pop.
Okay.
Why I popped? Okay, so one reason I wanted to hear you out, but when I asked 2 negative
you
attributes
didn't-
about you,
you didn't give
you did say one. You said how you
Ambition
don't
is
communicate
not
the best,
negative,
but
buddy.
the second one wasn't really. I'm really big on people being able to self-analyze and being self-aware, and your second one was kind of not really a negative attribute, and it's kind of a deal breaker for me if you don't really know the things that you need to actively work on.
Okay.
But also, I am looking for someone who is a little bit more in depth in their relationship with Jesus, and that's no spite on you at all. I love that you're finding Jesus. I love that. Like, I think you're so blessed for that. But I'm looking for someone who can elevate me in my walk.
Okay.
So.
You articulate yourself so
Now she's
well,
someone that's your
bro.
type.
Beautiful. I like skin
Thank you.
tone. Beautiful smile. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very well.
Oh my. All popped again.
Not again.
Not again. Well, thank you so much for coming
you.
on.
That's
We
tough.
definitely appreciate having you on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
That's tough, man.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Let me get the IG ready.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Eddie,
Eddie. Eddie, how old are you?
31.
Okay, 31. And Eddie, what do you do?
So I'm in real estate. So I'm
All right, Shaylin. He looks a little tall, so it can't be the height this time. She popped every single time because of the height. Hey, we about to see though. Eddie, let's see. Eddie, shout out to Eddie, man. What he got going on? Oh, realtor. Okay, shout out to him. Traveled. All right, there you go. What y'all think, ladies? What y'all think? Real estate investor. Okay, okay. My first multifamily. Ooh, okay. Shout out to you. Congrats. Congrats. He bought for 400,000 4 years prior. Yeah. Okay. Great return on investment. Love that. Love that. So what y'all think, ladies? What y'all think about Eddie?
My 9 to 5, I'm a real estate asset manager. I also invest and own apartment complexes, and then I also do some consulting on the side.
Okay, all right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to do mixed martial arts, workout, travel. I'm learning Spanish as a second language.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. And then, so I'm originally from the Bahamas, so anytime I get a chance, I like to go back home, visit family.
Nice, very nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
So I'm looking for someone that's spontaneous. They know what they want. I'm looking for someone that loves God. You know, I'm looking for someone that's ambitious.
Amen.
You know, someone that has something going for themselves.
Okay, and what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be, you know, someone that's, I would say, promiscuous, someone that is like very materialistic, I would say, as well as someone that doesn't have like a relationship with God.
Okay. All right, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why she ended up popping.
Let's see.
All right, your name and age.
Shaylin, and I'm 30.
And Shaylin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just wasn't attracted to you.
No, okay. All right, there we go.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's head
Shaylin's
on
a tough
back.
one.
All right, I'm gonna hand you a pick. I am going to have you pop. Let's go with 3 balloons.
Who he popping?
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
Damn.
Okay, you can stay down there. We'll start from here. Your name and age.
Annalicious, 28.
He ain't think twice.
And Annalicious, why was your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear more of what you wanted to say, and you look nice, presentable. Thank you for coming.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's very beautiful. I would just say initial attraction. Initial attraction for me.
Okay. And what was it?
I would just say out of the lineup, I was more attracted to the other women. That's it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Then you did pop another one over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty, and I'm 27.
And Ty, why was your balloon unpopped?
I'm trying to give these brothers a chance.
Okay. Is he someone that you type?
No.
Why
So,
not? Just not physically attracted to you. Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's very beautiful. Just I would say I like a more natural look.
so why waste time?
There was another one popped over here. Your name and age.
Chanel and 30.
And Chanel, why was your balloon unpopped?
We all knew I was going to pop, but I think that you're really attractive. I just honestly think that personality-wise, I think I'm really like high in energy, like just super outgoing and stuff, and I just don't feel like we would probably match. You seem very reserved and calm, collected. I think opposites do attract, but I just don't feel like we would be a good match.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Very beautiful. I would just say physical attraction for me, initial physical attraction, and then maybe just those persons.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
That's the thing. It's tough. Like, you know, you get rejected. It is what it is. But it's tough when the rejections don't make sense to you. This is like the theme of the episode. Like, well, like, not don't make sense to you, but like, okay, so she said, yeah, she's high energy, you know, all that, opposites attract. Okay, cool. She's on board with that idea. But she said it's just not meant for her to be with him, even though the opposites do attract. So it's like at that point, it's not even logic. It's just like, there's literally nothing that you can say or do to try to convince somebody else, you know what I mean? And at that moment right there, I feel like women hold the power regardless, but it's like at that specific moment right there, as a man, you have a choice to make. Okay. And I say this in the utmost respect. You can either act like Brian or you can act like him. You know what I mean? In the utmost respect. You can either crash out, you can say how you feel, you know, make it known that you're going to say what you feel, or keep it cool and like, all right, well, I'm back, you know? It sucks, but it is what it is, you know?
Alrighty. Let's head on back. So we do have, how many ladies are left here? 6. Okay, go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Love
So,
strawberries.
what's one thing that you look for out of a man in a relationship?
We'll start there and come back this way. All right, so what's one thing you look for out of a man in a relationship?
I think one of the things that I look for out of a man is leadership. I like a man that leads with biblical values. So if you can't lead, I'm not going to follow you.
And what about over here? Your name and age?
Akira, 29, and I would say similar leadership, but also communication. I like a man that can communicate his wants and needs, and also communicate what's going on, and also be able to lead me, because sometimes I don't always want to lead. I want to be submissive and be able to do that. So,
I'm just thinking Brian would have said a follower.
Jordan,
bro,
27. Can I say 3? I value them equally.
Absolutely.
A man of God, and then a very ambitious, goal-oriented man, and then lastly, a man that's not intimidated by a goal-oriented, ambitious woman.
Can I ask a quick question?
Before you go, Eddie, she said something that is, bro, and it took me a long time to understand this too. Why are some men so intimidated by a woman that works hard? I don't know. Because I had a homegirl tell me recently that she matched with somebody on Hinge, whatever. I don't know, some dating app, bro. I don't know, but it's irrelevant. Anyway, she matched with somebody and she does content. She, has a 9-to-5. She, is a freelancer for, other people too. And she'd be like, moderating chats in Discord or whatever the case may be. Like, she got a lot going on. And she has a car washing business on the side. The dude was like, oh, you getting too much money. I seen the message with my own eyes. You're getting too much money. You're doing too much for me. What? I had to look at that twice. I'm like, what? What are you chatting about? What are you talking about? And she said she instantly unmatched dude. I'm just like, bro. Boy.
Question. So
Man,
do you feel like that may be difficult
be
in a
fumbling,
relationship
bro.
if you have like two people that are, very ambitious as far as like having enough time to develop like, a good relationship? What's your thoughts?
No, I don't think it's difficult, but
It's
again,
not.
for the right man.
Right.
Respect.
It's definitely not difficult. You make time for what you want. And that with what you want also comes with who you want. It's like me. I'm a very busy man. And I like my woman to be very busy as well. So if I make time for her, she knows it's important. She makes time for me. I know it's important. It makes us that closer together.
And over here, name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Alexis, and I'm 30 years old. And the qualities that I look for is first and foremost an intentional relationship with Jesus, and then behind that, humility as well as leadership.
Name and age and answer to this question.
I'm Alicia. I'm 29. I look for a man to be a very strong leader and also generous. And I think that goes beyond just you and I. That goes how you treat other people. If we have kids, how you'll treat the kids. I think it's a really big thing for me.
And over here, name and age and what are some qualities you look for in a man?
My name is Sydney, and I'm 28. What I look for, some qualities I look for in a man is someone who has a relationship with God. There's evidence that he's bearing his fruit, because then ultimately that will be him a leader. And also someone with emotional intelligence and stability, and that involves like emotional intelligence.
Okay.
All right, I'll scoot that way for me. Okay, so we've got our 6 ladies here. I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons. Okay, and one more.
Bad pop. 2 bad pops. Crazy.
Here. All right, so LaPortia, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out, see what else you've had going for yourself and what you want. So,
Is he someone that's your type?
physically, no. I'm sorry.
So what?
And so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's very beautiful. I would just say it's just a no experience. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Thank you.
Bro.
Then there was the
Why
one
do
you popped
y'all
over
do
here.
that?
So why was your balloon
Please, in the comments, somebody tell me, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all waste time like that? If this is a romantic show, this is a dating show, this is a show to find love. If you're not attracted to the person, what are you doing, man?
unpopped?
Just same as everybody. Just wanted to hear a little bit more, not judge a book by its cover. Physical attraction wasn't really there in the beginning, but just wanted to hear more.
Alrighty. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Probably the hair.
Hair's tough to me.
Alright. Do you get
And
a
the
lot of
slugs.
statements
I
about your hair?
Boy.
I change my hair a lot. I'm creative, so I like to express myself in different ways. So it's one of my creative outlets. So I change my hair a lot.
Very nice, thank you. Alrighty, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So, can I ask 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, where are you from? And do you want to have children?
Okay, where are you from and do you want to have children?
Jordan, 27. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I live in Texas. I do want to have children. Can I ask a quick question?
About
what's
he asked you?
Well, what's the issue with the nose piercings? I have one, so
yeah,
I would like to kind of know.
I would just say the ones that I noticed was like more like the multiple. I would say.
Oh,
yeah.
So they had like 2 on both sides.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you're beautiful. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So hers is fine, is what you're saying?
She's gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
With the nose rings.
Thank you. Period.
Yeah,
Answer
Period.
the question.
Thank you.
The whole lineup is gorgeous. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
He ain't answered the question. Or am I tripping? Is that nose ring okay? Yes or no? She didn't ask if she was gorgeous. Come on, but hey.
And then over here.
What was the question? Do I want kids?
Yeah, I was asking where are you from and do you want kids?
Got you. So I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, but I currently reside in Conyers, Georgia, and I actually want twin boys.
Okay. Keep on praying, girl.
Good luck.
All right. And your name
Good
and age and answer this question.
I'm Lacey. I'm 29. I'm originally from Seattle area, but I live here. And yes, I do want children.
Gotcha.
And what about over here?
I live in Houston, Texas. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, and I do want kids.
Do you want kids?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And where do you reside?
So I live in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm from the Bahamas.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Yeah.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Oh, just wanted to get to know him more. Attractive, well-spoken, and just seemed to be a very ambitious, well-going guy. So I said, why not?
And why'd you end up popping her
Good
balloon?
answer.
Just very beautiful. I would just say out of the lineup, I was more attracted to the other ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got 3 ladies left.
Like,
go ahead and ask them another question.
Getting popped is not
So
personal.
what do you like to do in your free time? Like, you know, when you have free time, like how do you like to spend it on the weekends? You know, what do you like to do for fun?
Okay, let's start here.
I'm a part of 2 book clubs. I love to read, so I like going with my book club girlies. My friends, we love to go out to eat in Houston. A new place is always popping up. So exploring new places, new restaurants, my book club, and I'm also into fitness. I run. I recently did a 5K. Well, I've done several 5Ks, so that's like a new hobby I picked up. I'm also part of a run club, shopping, movies.
Okay.
Yeah, and traveling.
Nice. And what about over here?
What do I do for fun? I play tennis. I go to the gym. I go shopping. Spend time with friends. Like she said, try new restaurants. There's always something new in Phoenix, and I make content, so I like do a lot of editing and stuff like that in my free time.
Me too. That's me.
Okay. And what about over here?
1,000%. Literally, my life.
I love basketball. I don't really hoop as much anymore, but I am a big NBA fan, Celtics and 6. And I watch college as well. I also own a small business making hair care products. How I got into that was herbalism. I'm really, really deep into herbalism and wellness and holistic living, so I like that. The past year, I got into the gym, so like the gym has become a hobby for me. So,
Gotcha.
Okay.
Sure.
That's good.
Alrighty. It's time to pop another balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
All right. Who's she about to pop? Well, he about to pop.
Okay. So, Alicia, why was your balloon unpopped?
I feel like you're handsome. You sound well-rounded. You have nice lips. You're tall. I like your aura ring, so I know you're serious about fitness. Yeah.
All right. And why did you end up popping hers?
Like I said, beautiful. You know, I love your hobbies as well. I would just say I was more drawn to the other 2 contestants.
Okay.
It's okay.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. Our 2 final ladies. Any questions for him? Yes. Okay, we'll start here.
What point of your life did you realize that you needed God in your life? Like, what was the,
That's a
I guess,
good
that moment
question.
where, you know, when people like, what's your testimony? Like, what was your moment when you realized that you needed God in your life?
I would say probably younger, like when I was coming up, because, you know, I had a divorce, you know, I came up as, you know, during a divorce. So I would say like that was really tough growing up. But God really helped me through that, you know, like praying and also having like a good church family. I think that having that good foundation is really important. So yeah, I would say like probably coming up around the age of around like 10 or 12 years old. Yeah.
And then my other
About
question
same
is,
time
you
for
said
me
you do like
too.
consulting and real estate, and then you have like something else in real estate, which is like your regular 9 to 5. So with all
Diversity,
those things going on in your life, when do you make time for, I guess, when would you make time for your significant other or dating or your own hobbies?
Absolutely. So, so I work 50-50 remote, you know, so I can travel, you know, if needed. Also, like the weekends, I get those off as well. So if it's, you know, just flying out for the weekend, you know, and I also have unlimited PTO. So, you know, I just have to make sure I'm doing what I need to do on work. But, you know, I have a good amount of flexibility, I'd say. And for the right person, you know, that's not an issue at all.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, last question. You seem, when you came up here, you were like kind of nervous and you seemed like maybe a little reserved. So like, is there like another part of you that's like
Oh yeah.
I guess outgoing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I like to travel. You know, I like to experience new things. I've been skydiving once, so I'm pretty spontaneous. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, so it's just a little nervous. But yeah, absolutely. I do some mixed martial arts. I like to play guitar, and I'm also learning Spanish as a second language.
Okay, she seems genuine with her question. Okay.
All right, any questions?
Yeah. So, what does it mean to you to be a man of God?
Okay, so for me, it's, being in the Bible, praying, also having a good communication, with the Lord. If there's anything I'm going through, or if it's something I'm not going through, you still want to have that relationship.
Absolutely.
That's real.
I would say one thing I do need to work on though is, being in church a little bit more with my job and my extracurricular activities. Sometimes I don't get to do that, but I try to make up with, like, my church back home in the Bahamas has like a online, sermon. So sometimes I watch online, but I would say, like, just find a good church home, I would say. And then, having the right person as well that does equally yoke, have the same, type of relationship, or is going towards that, I would say.
Absolutely. Okay. Can you tell me 2 short-term goals and then 2 long-term goals? And I have a follow-up question based on your answer.
Absolutely. Yeah. So short-term goals.
Jordan is
This year,
intentional.
I paid off my car. I also paid off all my loans and everything. So that was like a big goal of mine, to just be debt-free. So I'm starting, kind of fresh with that. And I would say by the end of the year, I want to just meet my savings goals that I have. And then long-term goals, I would say I do want to own a vacation rental back home in the Bahamas. So that's one thing I want to do. Most of my assets that I own right now are like in the Southeast, like in Birmingham. So I would like to, do more of that. And then as far as like a relationship, I would say I would want to find, a woman that I can grow with, someone that can support me, but I also can support her with anything that she has going on, any type of things that, she's passionate about. I want to be able to be there for her because, I know I'm kind of quiet right now, but, I'm really energetic. I love to, I've been told, I have a very energetic spirit, and a very supportive person. So I would like to find someone that kind of matches that same type of vibe.
Okay. My follow-up is, you said your short term for the end of the year is to meet your financial goals. What are you doing in your daily life that aligns with that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm in finance. So, like, my background is I'm very numbers oriented. So I know, like, the approximate amount that I need to save each month, to meet that annual goal. So it's just, still having fun, still, traveling, but at the same time, not letting it get out of hand to where I can't, like, meet my savings goal. So that's what I'll say.
Okay. I have one more question.
All right.
So earlier, I told you that I was looking for a man who's not intimidated by an ambitious and a goal-oriented woman, and you kind of commented on that, saying, well, how do you prioritize a relationship? I kind of want you to expand on, I guess, what is your expectation as far as a woman with a career, a woman who's career-driven, and things like that? Because your comment kind of made me feel like, and I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but it kind of made me feel like you're looking for someone who maybe is not.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. So for me, I have my 9 to 5, but I also, I own some investment properties on the side. I also do consulting. So for me, having someone that has, something that she's passionate about, like, that just makes me want to get up and, like, go harder, And, like, if there's anything I can help with, as far as support or, helping financially, if that's my partner, something I can, have her back on, and especially if it's something that I can get behind, like, as far as, if it's something like content-wise, like, content creating stuff, that, to me, that's kind of off-putting, to be honest. But if it's something like what you mentioned, you said you do holistic.
I'm a therapist and I own a small business, which requires me to make content.
Got you. Okay. If content for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. That's not a problem.
Okay. So it's not an issue that I'm very career and goal oriented.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
So do you feel like where you're at right now in your business that you have that time to devote to a relationship?
I do, for a equally ambitious man. Like, I'm not the type of person that's going to text you all day or things like that. If you're equally ambitious as me and that aligns, I think we can prioritize the relationship together. But again, I am goal-oriented.
So. Can I have a quick question?
Okay, go ahead. Last one.
I got you.
The only thing is, like, when he said that's off-putting, in my mind, if I'm her, that's kind of a red flag. I'm not going to lie. It's bad optics.
Get another one. You don't get another one.
I don't have anymore. I don't have anymore.
So, like, where do you
she's
see
going
yourself
for
in
it,
5 years? Where do you see yourself?
I love this question. Okay, so I'm starting my doctorates this year. In 5 years, I plan on graduating with my doctorates. And then I plan on moving back home. Like I said, I'm from Atlanta. I live in Texas for school. So I plan on moving back home, starting my private practice as a therapist. And another thing on my list is I want to start a nonprofit that helps Black youth get free access to therapy. And then I'm working on a book this year. So that's kind of my 5-year plan. When I move back home, I'm planning on buying my first house. So.
When are you planning on moving back home, if you don't mind me asking?
She said one more question.
Yeah.
Go on a date and ask that question, buddy.
Okay, so we've got our 2 ladies left. You got to know a bit about both of them, but it is now time to pop one of their balloon.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. GG's, buddy.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's very attractive. I like what he had going on for himself, but I am glad he popped. They seem to be getting it in. I love it. Okay. So, but that's why you're very attractive. Everything you were saying was aligning with my values.
Man. Appreciate you.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping hers?
I would just say I connected with the other contestant more. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So let me have you scoot that way for me. Okay, Jordan, come on up here with us. All right, guys, up here you only get one last question, okay? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I'm sorry if you already answered. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay.
So, one question. So I live in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
Is distance a problem for you? I know you said you plan on relocating to Atlanta.
Yes.
That's about like 2 hours away.
Yeah,
from where I live.
distance is not a problem for me at all. I've
right,
never
they
been
match.
to
GGs.
Alabama, and I don't know much about it. I don't think anybody knows much about it.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm not too
respectfully.
fond on Alabama, but travel or distance is not an issue.
Okay, all right, y'all. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic. All right, get your girl. Y'all can go on.
Respectful balloon handoff. Love to see it.
Make some noise, ladies!
Hand in hand. There we go. Okay. That was a good one. We got one match. We got 10 more minutes of this episode. I don't think it's gonna be another match. Well, I don't know. We're definitely not gonna hit our goal though. Wait, did I have a goal the beginning? I don't know. But I would have suggested 3, but we're not hitting 3 anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah. Shout out to them though. Very thorough, very they both of their lives align. And she answered all the questions to his liking. He answered all the questions to her liking. I feel like, me personally, there was no red flags for real. They talked everything out that I thought was could have been potentially something like the location and the religion and things like that. And he seems to be on board with her content and would love to help out. And that's the thing, bro. That's the thing with like a content creator. It takes a lot of work to do this. Editing, shooting stuff, things like that. It takes a lot, bro. So help in that aspect, we're most likely not going to ask, but help in that aspect is you would have us forever. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That's just what it is. It means a lot to us. It literally makes everything go. So yeah, man. I love that for them. Love that for them.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Sip.
Sip, how old are you?
33.
And what do you do?
I day trade and I own a barbershop.
All right, let's check. Here we go. Oops. Okay. Oops. Yeah. All right, let's see. He does music. We about to tap in. But Sip the Barber, this him. What y'all think, ladies? What y'all think? Let's listen to this song. Hold on. Let's listen. All right, lock in.
I got the drop on a nigga head, yeah, I know he's scared. Getting top from a nigga bed, shawty in my bed, trading up while I'm getting sex. Word on my chest, put a hex on a nigga bed, shawty getting wet. Glock rusty, but it hit with a switch. Call my young niggas, time to hit another lick. They kicking down the door and they looking for your shit. Aiming at your head, got the babe with the stick. I'm trying to tell you ain't want that shit, but nigga you came to a drill.
Now, let me say this. If I just heard this song just like at a club or something, it's cool. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even a big club guy anyway. I've been to like 3 clubs my whole life. I'm just saying, if I heard it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's lit, whatever. The bass line is crazy. But I wouldn't think it would be like a dude from Pop Balloon, you know what I mean? No disrespect, none of that. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have never thought that. I'm pretty sure this song is not like a conscious rap song, a lyrical one that you would go to for lyrical content. And that's okay. That's okay. There's forms of life where you just want to turn up and be lit. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the bass line. If you're a smoker, smoke. You know what I mean? Like, just vibe out. And this is one of them songs. Yeah, I feel like, in my opinion. I got nothing bad to say. It's not bad. It ain't bad.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. I like to ride my motorcycle. to pretty much just travel. That's my hobby, and I make music. I'm an artist.
Okay, cool. What do you look for in a woman?
Somebody that's honest, somebody that's loyal, somebody that's wants to be out the streets for sure, and actually has a career.
Nice. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
If you have an OnlyFans account.
Okay.
Any type of social media, can't do it.
Any social media?
If you're promoting on social media, your body.
Oh, okay. But they can have an Instagram.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I thought you meant they could have any social media. That's why I was clarifying. Got it. Okay. All right, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. Okay, your name and age.
I'm Sydney and I'm 28.
Okay. And Sydney, why did you end up popping your balloon?
No initial attraction, not really my type.
And what makes him not really your type?
I'm just not attracted to his face.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name and age.
Simple.
I'm Alicia and I'm 29.
And Alicia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon just for initial attraction. Same thing. I'm really not a fan of locks, and I just feel like I don't really love the way you look accessorized totally. But I do think you're nice. Oh, and the motorcycle thing. I really am like no-go to motorcycles. I just think they're so dangerous, and I just can't picture my man riding a motorcycle. They actually really freak me out, and I say that in the real world. Like, no, I don't like to date guys. I just want my man to come home. Like,
I can feel that. I see
yeah,
that.
they're scary to me. I've known some people who've been killed by motorcycles or like in a motorcycle accident. I just don't love it.
Okay.
Thank you. Your name and age.
I'm Alexis and I'm 30.
And Alexis, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So initial impression, just not someone that I would go for if I was to see you out. And like she said, I want my man at home. So you own a barbershop, so I feel like you'd be out a lot. And then day trading, I'm not too sure what day trading is, but I just don't feel like there's a connection between us.
That's home.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay.
But she's beautiful. She's beautiful for sure, but not really my type.
And what makes her not your type?
A little too tall. A little too tall for me.
Okay.
But she's beautiful.
All right.
That's tough.
Thank you.
Oh, she's got hers. Let's go here. Your name and age?
Makara, 29.
And Makara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just initial attraction, and then also the motorcycle thing. I can't get with it, so that's just me though, personal preference.
It's tough.
Good.
Yeah, nobody likes a motorcycle.
Be honest. You gotta be honest with yourself. For sure.
All right, now she's someone that's your type?
Not really. Not really. Only because the hair is a little too much for me. I like people that's a little bit more laid back, quiet. You know, that hair is a little loud. But you're beautiful though.
I love it.
You're definitely beautiful. I like the goats.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's head back this way because she ended up popping. Your name and age?
My name is Chanel and I'm 30.
Chanel, why did you end up popping your balloon?
For one, you said your name is Sip, right?
Yes,
Like,
correct.
did your mother name you that?
She didn't. That's a name I built for myself. And just hustling and just trying to be marketing myself. That's a name that stuck with me.
Okay, so that was like one of the things that's like, oh, you
Oh, you
came
want
out.
to know my government name, huh?
I mean, absolutely. Why not?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All right. We
Yeah.
can talk about that later, but. all right.
Okay.
She popped,
yeah,
buddy.
but really,
There's
it was
no
that.
later.
And then, like, your appearance, I think you're really attractive, but you seem like outside, like type, like, you know. And then your tattoos, you got a Playboy bunny, like on your hand, and then a gun on here, like, you know. It's like very much.
It's
a
old
story
things.
that's
It's old
telling.
things. You can't change what you did when you were 18.
Playboy
You know?
bunny and a gun.
Okay, got you.
Can't change. Only thing you can do is
Tattoo
change.
removal, you know. It's used to say love, but you
I
know,
don't wanna
it's still
forget
in
where I came
process.
from.
Understood, but you know,
If you forget where you came from, you'll never know where you're going.
understood. Got you. It tells a story for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got you.
Thank you.
No
And
worries.
now is Chanel someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. She's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age?
Buddy and a
Hi, I'm
gun.
Shaylin and I'm 30.
And Shaylin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't think we match each other's vibe.
Okay.
In what ways?
I don't like the goatee, the tattoos, the nose ring.
Okay. I can see that.
Why am I so weak? I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Let me. All right. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can see that. You're very like, well, I'm curious. What do you do for a living?
Nothing. I'm in nursing school.
That's why you don't like it.
I don't.
Well taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I am.
All right. So now is she someone that is your type?
She's beautiful, but no, this is tallness for me. It's tallness.
I understand. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
And Ty, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the like outfit aesthetic. I don't like the gold in the mouth, stuff like that.
All right.
Now, those come out? All of them? Or?
The bottom does, but the top don't. They're
Top
permanent.
down. Got it. Okay. And is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but you're beautiful.
Thank you.
But not really.
Okay. What makes her not really your type?
So since I own a barbershop, I don't work at the shop like that. It's just something to make money while I'm asleep. I don't care for the weave. Be honest. I since I went to school for it, I'm a cosmetologist at the well, so it's like
It's okay.
yeah, it's okay. I love it. It look good on you though, baby girl. It look good. It look good. Me personally, I don't.
It's okay. Yeah.
Not for
I
me.
do it all, so I like to wear my hair out, everything. I think the first time I was on here, I had my hair out. Yeah, so.
Okay,
what that looks
she
like.
was.
It looked great. Thank you. All right, let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Annalicious, 28 years old.
Annalicious, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm gonna give you a compliment. Rastafari man, I love that. My uncle has Rastas. I guess I popped because the maintenance of the Rasta, are those extensions added to that?
No, that's my real hair, baby girl.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot, and I have short hair, and it's already like a lot to maintain. But you look handsome. Thank you for coming. But just also the spark of joy, I'm not getting it. Maybe if I got to hear you a little bit more.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Did she pop her balloon because she thinks locks are a lot to maintain? Wait, what? Wait. Why? I have so many things to say. Why did you think that you would be automatically signed up to take care of his hair? I mean, what, hold on. Let me listen to it. I want to be sure. I want to be 100% sure about this.
Yeah, I guess I popped. Rastafari man, I love that. My uncle.
Annalicious, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm gonna give you a compliment. Rastafari man, I love that. My uncle has Rastas. I guess I popped because the maintenance of the Rasta, are those extensions added to that?
No, that's my real hair, baby girl.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot, and I have short hair, and it's already like a lot to maintain. But you look handsome. Thank you for coming. But just also the spark of joy, I'm not getting it. Maybe if I got to hear you a little bit more.
Okay.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
The spark of joy. Okay. But still, like, what does his hair have to do with it? I don't know, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Okay, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, but honestly, no. I'm gonna be honest. You're definitely beautiful, but I like the naturalness of you. The makeup is not too much. It's very good. But the dark skin, I'm a light skinned guy, so I like light skinned people.
I've been outside a lot, so I'm usually lighter, but I wanted to get in touch with my melanin. So
okay, hey, you're doing a good job. Doing a good job, baby girl.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's go here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm LaPortia and I'm 30.
Okay, LaPortia, why'd you end up popping?
Well, like Chanel said, you said your name is Sip. I'm sorry, I'm a grown woman. I'm not gonna call you Sip. And I'm just not attracted. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, I respect that.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes. You are, but the dress is beautiful. It looks good on you. It's
tough.
I'm loud.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I
I look like this now, but I don't normally look like this, you know. But the colors is a little loud. But you look good with it.
I was about to say I'm Puerto Rican, so I have to I have to do something. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. I feel that. I feel that.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
Okay, let's head on back. Did I miss anyone?
That's it.
Dang, ladies, we all really popped again. All right. Well,
tough crowd.
Yeah, definitely a tough crowd, but that is all the.
Very tough crowd. We had one match in an hour and 30 minutes. That's crazy, bro. Okay, yeah, there we go. So for the awards, right? I'm gonna say the funniest goes to Alicia. Alicia's funny. She's the funniest one. Had the whole panel laughing, had me laughing. She's funny. Cool. Cool ass homegirl award. It's split between two. I think it's between Alicia and Shaylin. Just my opinion. I think their personalities are really fun to be around, and they cool people. So yeah, they'd be cool ass homegirls, bro. I think it's dope. I think it's cool. Who I wanted to see more of? I wanted to see more of Alexis. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she's really reserved, like, to herself, which is not a problem. But I'm just saying, like, for the content purposes, I just want to see a little more. That's all. Best first impression. Should I say this? I don't know, bro. It's a tie. But I'm gonna go with one though. I'm gonna go with one with this one. And I feel like it's Makira. I think it's Makira. I like the red hair. It's good. Red hair is good. Good head on her shoulders. She seems cool. Like, good energy. You know what I'm saying? Does a good job, in my opinion. I love what she does for work. So, good first impression. And I think that she would be the first to find love outside of this episode. I think she'd be the first one. somebody gonna get in them DMs, and she gonna accept one of them, most likely. I don't know. But just like that's the award, first to find love after the show from this platform. So yeah, I think it's gonna be her. And obviously, of course, the most unserious is Brian, the clip farmer. Brian, that's the most unserious / clip farmer. It's definitely Brian for sure. Like, this man's a walking clip. For good or for bad, what is up for y'all to determine. But that's just how I see it. So yeah, but like I said, shout out to Jordan being the only match today. It's a tough crowd. It is what it is. So. That's just it. So, shout out to y'all. Shout out to LaPortia too. Let me give her a hold on. Shout out to LaPortia. LaPortia and Bakira, both of them to me are gonna be the first to find love outside of the show. So, yep. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you. Next week. Be on the lookout next week for the same episode. Well, not the same episode, but the same reaction. I'm gonna react to episode 56. Yep. So like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. And leave a comment if you want to like see a different award or some type of like different reacting type thing. What I mean? I'm open to anything. I'm just trying to do anything. I'm trying to just have fun, so yeah.